Welcome to Music Biz and Law Insights, a podcast hosted by Justin M. Jacobson, an attorney at the Jacobson firm. Hello, as a disclaimer, nothing here is intended as legal advice, as everything is for educational purposes only. This week, we will briefly look at trademarks in the music space. So, trademark grants the exclusive right to a mark or brand for the services or goods that the owner provides. So, trademark protection applies to a word, a slogan, a logo design, a smell, a sound, or any combination of these. Since an artist's name, a DJ, producer, or band name is extremely valuable to the musician, they need to ensure proper ownership and clearance of the name. To protect the name in the U.S., federal trademark application can be filed with a USPTO. In the U.S., an application can be filed on one of two bases. It can be on actual use, which is for a mark that is currently in use, or an intent to use application that's meant to reserve a name that one intends to use. So it's prudent to conduct a trademark screening search prior to establishing and developing an artist's social media, website, and merchandise in order to best identify any potential barriers to the use of that name. In fact, it's important to identify any barriers because even if one artist is bigger and attempts to use or file a trademark for a name and an already existing registration for an artist that's not as big or nowhere near the level of that, this prior registration might trump the non-registered owner's use and can prevent the bigger artists from even using their name. So generally, one should apply for registration ASAP to ensure that they have the name they want to use. While the costs may seem prohibitive, the potential downfall could be much worse. For instance, since what an artist does or any DJ is solely based on their name and their logo, having to change a name after the artist spent time developing and establishing a fan base may be detrimental to their career. There are also some other benefits for registering a DJ, artist, or band name. One is that it allows the owner to prevent others from using confusingly similar marks for the same services, so you can actually prevent other people from using marks that might be similar to yours. It also permits the artist to stop any counterfeit and gray market goods from entering the U.S. So the owner can actually reach out to the Customs and Border Patrol to prevent infringing materials from being brought into the country. Additionally, a valid trademark registration allows the owner to file infringement claims with social media platforms such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to retrieve an account or to block an infringing one. It also potentially gives the owner the right to file an anti-cyber squatting claim to get an infringing website or domain. So there are many possible international classes that a musician can register their name in. One might be Class 9 for audio, sound recordings, downloadable music files. Class 41 for music, recording, production services, as well as live music performances. Class 25 for any clothing and merch, such as t-shirts, hoodies, hats, or bandanas. So after registering a mark, the owner has to renew it so it's not canceled. There are two renewal periods for a mark. There's the 5-year renewal, which is after 5 years of the mark's registration. And then the 10-year renewal, which is 5 years after that. And after the first 10-year renewal, the artist must continue to renew the mark every 10 years to keep it active. Failure to renew the application will cause them to potentially lose exclusive rights to the name. So as always, the best advice is to hire a professional who's experienced in the field. Thanks for tuning in. Follow me on Twitter, JustinJESQ. Check out jacobsonfirm.com for more information and some articles. This is attorney advertising. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome. And as always, everything is for educational purposes only.